Hi, everybody. Today I wanted to share all of my absolute favorite things from 2015. I have done favorites videos for the majority of the months, and I have a lot of things and I love a lot of things. But what I wanted to do, especially with this video, is really narrow it down. What are my favorites of my favorites? If somebody put a gun to my head and said, you must choose, these are the things that I would pick. And also, if the end of the world as we know it came, what are the things that I would absolutely miss the most or want to have with me? And also maybe the products that I use the most or ones that I discovered this year that just completely blew my mind in a good way. So let's get started with the very basic things, and what a planner girl needs is obviously a planner. My favorite planner from 2015 is going to be my Traveler's Notebook. I am still in this. This is my main planner as currently, and I really love it. It's my on-the-go planner. I take it with me everywhere. It's a great portable size, and I made this myself, which I have videos on most of these things that I'm going to show you. So if you want to search that. And then related to the Traveler's Notebook, specifically my financial section, which is all right here, this half is just an absolute perfect setup for me. I can't imagine giving up a single one of these things in here. And I have shown these before. This is my non-PVC plastic insert with the card slots and the zip pouch back here. This is the 2-pocket folder. It is actually made out of a specialized paper that wears and feels more like a leather, and so it's going to be very rip resistant and it's washable. I mean, I just completely love this thing. These both are from Taroko Shop on Etsy, and then also my Baumkuchen leather wallet insert with the zipper pocket right here. That's where I keep all my Dave Ramsey cash envelopes. So I am just completely enamored and very happy with how my Traveler's Notebook is set up and those specific products. The next thing I discovered, well, I shouldn't say I discovered. I've known about Hobonichi, and I've had some of their products before in past years, but this is the year that I finally, I guess, allowed myself to buy a Hobonichi. Now, I do have other Hobonichis that I have bought, but I also wanted to narrow this down. So as far as the Hobonichi, I am in love with this planner, absolutely in love with it. And out of all my Hobonichi things that I bought as far as planners are concerned, I even narrowed it down to the cousin. So here's a sneak peek of the cousin. Yes, still sticky notes everywhere, but there's a sneak peek. This layout for me, it's got the monthly at the beginning, and then it has a weekly, which is right here, and then it's got the daily pages. I need all of that. And I need a lot of room for planning and tracking. I love the timeline right here. I love the space, and I love the check boxes. I love the grid. I mean, everything about this planner I'm just completely in love with. So on-the-go planner would definitely be Traveler's Notebook, and then for home would definitely be the Hobonichi cousin. The next most important thing is going to be a pen, obviously. So couple things here. This is still my very favorite pen case. This is the Lahit Tefa pen case that I have done a review on. It's still the same exact setup. So this is my favorite pen case with the majority of my favorite pens in here. Some of them I'm using. And if I had to pick out of all my pens right here, I'm going to pick my Coletto, and I'm also going to pick my TWSBI Mini, if I can get that out. And then I'm going to pick this one. So let me get this out of the way. And I picked all of these for specific purposes. So obviously I can't just pick one, so I kind of just picked one in each category. My favorite fountain pen is going to be the TWSBI Mini in the extra fine nib. Just completely love this pen because it twists off. You don't feel like you're going to lose the pen lid. And then in your hand, it actually fits like a normal size pen, but it's a mini. So I love that. I also love that you can draw up your own ink, and it's already got the converter built in. That's the favorite fountain pen, I would say. My favorite gel type of pen is going to be the Coletto. I have probably half a dozen Colettos, I would say, and this one is going to be my favorite one. This is the Gold Champagne, and really it just boils down to the feel of it for me. This is metal, whereas all my other ones are plastic, And I like a little bit of a weight to my pen, and so that's why I like this one, and I really love this color. It's just a pretty color. Not one that you normally see. It's not just a bright gold that you would see. I love the champagne gold on it. And this is a 4-barrel, and my favorite tips are always, of course, going to be 0.3. And then I had to go with also my Micron 01, which is the second to the smallest tip, because the 005 is just a little bit too fine, even for my writing. So the 01 is just perfect for writing for me, and I had to go with this one because it has archival ink. It's waterproof, it's smear proof, unlike the other ones, and it doesn't bleed through pages, so this is practically the perfect pen for me. So those are my 3 top favorite pens. Then the next section, no particular order on these ones. I have said I didn't really have any highlighters for the year. I have since bought quite a few packs, but this is my favorite pack. This is the Zebra Mild Liners. They have 3 different color packs, and this one is by far my favorite. I just am completely in love, especially with the gray right here. Beautiful colors. I love all of these colors. And what I love most about these as well is they are dual tipped, which I love. Also the colors, they're not too pastel, and they're also not too dark. They're just a really nice medium-sized color. It's just beautiful. Then my next favorite, let's see what we should do. Let's do stickers. This is going to be probably surprising because you guys have probably seen how many stickers I have, and I narrowed it down to this. And I have to say I'm pretty proud of myself in a lot of these categories because I have so many supplies that it's almost like picking your favorite child. But for me, these are going to be my favorite stickers. Of course, I had to go with these pineapples. They are just gorgeous. And of course, by my name, you can tell pineapples are my thing. The ones I made with my friend, these ones are a little bit bigger, and these are solid gold. And I love them because they're also transparent, and I can always get them on sale for $1 for two sheets. So I completely love those. I have shown these Snap calendar stickers so many times. I'm hoarding these. I'm just going to be straight up honest. I probably have 10 packs of these because I don't want to ever run out, and I don't know if they're going to be discontinued, the next year or whatever. Love the size. These are 1/2-inch size. Love the colors. Again, I'm just right in the middle. I love that medium type of color. The simple icons, and you've got every single thing that you need right here. So those are my favorite calendar stickers. Then I went with the Market transparent dots. The transparent is the key right there. These are the 1/8 inch, and these are the 1/4 inch. Let's see, what brand was it? It is Avery. Avery has some transparent 1/4 inch stickers, but they don't have as many colors. They only have 4 colors, so I like the Market ones better. And of course, they're just awesome. Like, what can you say about transparent stickers? They are amazing because you can see through them, but they still give you a spot of color, and they don't book up your planner. Awesome. And then as far as decorative stickers, I'm going all with the Happy Planner stickers. I think this is just one of the most wonderful things that have come out this year is the Happy Planner and their line. And I just completely, of course you can see I've bought all the ones. I think there might be a new one that just came out, but I love the different colors and the way that they have laid out both decorative and some functional stickers here. And then these especially are like the Erin Condren decorative ones that people make and or buy now on Erin Condren, but these are so much cheaper. I mean, I think they're $4.99, something like that, and you can always get them on sale. So I love these. I am so in love with these. I have to say, I'm really trying not to hoard these and buy like multiples of these. I just have one of each pack, but it's a struggle. It is a struggle. I would definitely, like I said, those are my favorite, I would say, decorative types of stickers. Then I do have punches that I use quite frequently, and I narrowed that down to 3 punches. It is going to be the Petal Punch, which I use both of these sizes, but I like the smaller one the best. These are all Fiskars brand, and these you squeeze like this, and I think they're arthritis approved or something like that. And then this corner rounder I like to round the corners on my pages. It helps it be functional. I can flip right to the page quickly. And this one also has 3 different sizes of corners. Is that what you call it? Just the angle of the corners. So I like that versatility as well. And then this last one is the hexagon, which is like the Inkwell Press mission board that they have at the beginning of each month. So I can now make my own with this, and this just came out this year as well. So these are my 3 go-to punches. And then let's do Post-its, sticky notes, whatever you want to call them. So technically they're sticky notes, but Post-it is the main brand. It's become ubiquitous. Again, I've done an ultimate sticky note video, and you might be surprised that I could narrow all of my favorite sticky notes down to this because I have hundreds. The 2x2 full adhesive Post-it is still my favorite size, and I actually even narrowed it down to my favorite color. It's going to be this kind of like a light blue, aqua type blue. Love, love, love these. Then the pig sticky notes. This is also Post-it brand. I am, if you've seen any of my other videos, really huge into finances and budgeting. These are my go-to sticky note for anything related to do with money. I write on these all the time, and I don't know, this pig, he just looks happy to me. It always makes me smile when I use these. It just brings joy to my life. I know, it's crazy. Then these 2 right here, well, this is the same brand, but I have recently discovered both of these within the last month. So I am thrilled. So after my ultimate sticky note video, I would have added these for sure. These right here, as you can see, transparent. That seems to be the key with me right now. It's transparent, has been the theme for this year. These are high voltage brand. And before you could only get these on Amazon. I think they're a UK brand if I'm not mistaken. But my Walmarts have since started carrying these, which I'm thrilled because I think they're like $1.47, which are awesome. And then for me, purple is my color for my house. And so I just turn it on the side like this, and then I can write. And it's just perfect because this is like an inch and a quarter maybe. Perfect size for me to just write out things related to my house. So doesn't that look like a house? I've used arrows like this for my house for a long time, but I've never been able to find purple until this past month. So I was super pumped. Then these other ones, I also talked about that in my video. This is the Stalogy brand, which I talked about. The Stalogy, the semicolon right here, and the Post-it brand are like cream of the crop sticky notes. Anything to do with them, you are guaranteed it's going to be high quality. These, I think the sticky note gods smiled and created the perfect sticky note. It is going to be, I love both of these, but if I had to choose between these 2, I would definitely pick the grid. So that's another theme this year is I'm all about the grid. These are, wait for it, transparent, 2x2, and grid. I mean, come on, stop it, right? I can't even get enough of these. So these are perfect. These, I actually bought these. They're split in 2, which is another perfect thing. So they're actually 1x2. You can get the full 2x2. I can't even tell you. I cannot even tell you. I can't even. Anyway, these are lined. Again, this is perfect. I have small handwriting and really tiny lines. They're smaller than college ruled. I can't even. I cannot even, you guys. Anyway, I'm going to predict I'm going to hoard these because these are so awesome. Stalogy is a little bit hard to find, especially here in the States. I believe, let me think. They do have a few on Amazon, but I bought most of mine on JetPens, so that's a reliable source, at least for the moment. Let's cross our fingers that they will stay that way. Then I'm going to stick with the semicolon. Let me turn that over the right way. Transparent page flags. These are my go-to. If I could get rid of all my other page flags in my entire collection, which I am working on it, I'm going to go down to these and these only. These are just perfection. The colors, transparent. The sticky, it's like halfway adhesive, which is awesome. And it's all in this nice little book. So these semicolon page flags, oh yeah. And then last but not least, when you do need a bigger one, I completely love the Post-it grid. As far as I can tell, at least in my area, I'm only able to get the 4x6 size, which is awesome. It's totally fine because it is great for a list. So I just cut it in half, and then it's just got that awesome, Post-it adhesive on it. And then just list and list and list, and it's a graph. So that is my favorite sticky note collection. Last but not least, I'm going to finish this up with washi tape. Now, I have done several videos on washi tape. I am completely in love. I mean, it's just a beautiful creation. I have hundreds and hundreds of rolls of washi tape. And I'm going to say I'm probably the most proud of myself with this particular area that I could get it down to, I believe it was 16 rolls. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, 16 rolls. Out of my hundreds of rolls of washi tape, these are the ones that I would choose and absolutely cannot live without. So let me go by these in categories. So I picked these awesome, cute little cars. They've got like hearts coming out of the exhaust and they're just cute. It goes right along with what I was talking about. All of these are going to have that transparent white background. So when you put them on your planner, you only see the icon. So this is really good for any type of errands as well as travel. And then this one right here is an airplane. And then let me try and unroll it if I can find the end. It's got, I think it's like North America. Anyway, I really like this one. It's cute, and I use it in my planner for my husband's travel. So that's what it looks like. Love it. And then my next category is weather, because you guys know I track the weather. I just picked 2 on here. I cannot live without the sunshines, which are right here, which they have different ones that you can choose. And then also, these rainbows are another thing that I just think are perfect. I love them. So love them. And you can actually, if you've got small enough handwriting like I do, I can write the high and the low in those clouds is what I do. And then my next section, another important section for me, is going to be food. This one is my favorite as far as cooking or anything related to that because it's got muffin pans, it's got a pot, it's got cups, so I could use that for drinking tea, anything like that, baking, cooking. So I love that. It does have this top and the bottom border, but I'm completely fine with it, and I love that transparent background there. And then this one I love. This is that vegetable line that I showed you that has so many different vegetables on it. This is again good for anything to do with cooking or anything to do with my gardening. So I love that, and if I have to do any, canning or freezing or dehydrating, all of that I can use on that one. And then this one, this is the utensils one that's the multicolor that I completely love for menu or cooking or anything like that, which one of the reasons I love these particular ones I'm showing you is because they are very versatile. This one right here is going to be my personal section. So this one I've showed you is the one I picked out for tracking anything to do with my health. I love these skeletons. I don't know if you can tell, but in his bones right here, the pubic bones, it's actually a heart. So I don't know. That's just cute to me. Sorry if that's TMI, and then this one, I love this one because this has anything to do with health or spa type of things, anything like that, makeup and beauty. So it's got the mirrors and different creams and stuff like that. So I like that one because I do make a lot of my own lotions and makeup. This one, I have to say Frozen isn't necessarily my favorite washi, but I use this all the time because I've mentioned my 2 best friends. One is blonde, one is red hair, and then of course my husband has dark hair. So I'm just using this all the time to mark those kinds of things in my planner. And it just happens to be that they're all on the Frozen washi, which I think is great. And then of course I had to go with pineapples, right? You know that was coming. And I love this one the most because it's got the yellow pineapple and the green leaves, which is really what a pineapple looks like. And then my very last section with this is going to be more like home and family type of things. So I picked these scissors, and they're a little bit bigger, but I picked these because I really like that they had different colors on them. And I can use this for when I cut my boys' hair or anything to do with crafting or sewing. So again, very versatile on that one. This one, I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I do love my dog and I've got to track stuff for him. So I like this one. He is a collie, so he's super smart and adorable. And I like that it also has a bone on it, and it's just very distinct to where you can just rip one off. So it's got a dog and a bone on each time I need to do anything with him, whether it's medicine, giving him a bath, taking him to the vet, anything like that. This one also, not necessarily, I would say my favorite. I'm not a photography person, but I use these because I've got my little YouTube channel here, so I can mark anything to do with that with those cameras. And again, it's got hearts. I guess I'm a heart person because I keep picking things that have little cute hearts on them. This is for laundry. I have several other washis for laundry, but this one's my favorite one because it's got the clothesline and it's got they're on a banner type of thing and very distinct on that one. I have to say, if they ever come out with this in blue, I would prefer that one. But I do my own laundry. Everyone in my family does our own laundry. So the pink is fine because I'm a girl. And then my very last washi that I chose were these houses. So anything to do with my house. I like this particular one. It's a little bit wider than my other ones. I would say this is, probably more like 20 millimeters instead of the standard 15. So it's a little bit bigger, but I can't stop using this one, honestly, because the houses, they're so classic looking and I really like that. They're not like cutesy or anything like that. So, and usually when you're doing anything with your house, you've got a lot going on. Okay, the last thing I wanted to show you is if you did have to leave your house and only carry things. This is my purse. I'm going to show you. This is my Fossil purse. This is 15 inches wide, 11 inches high, and about 4 or 5 inches deep. So it's a larger size type of purse. It's probably showing up huge because I've got my camera low, but I wanted to show you that everything will fit in here. So let me put these in. Try to do this quickly. But I don't know. I'm a nerd. I want to make sure that I can carry everything around and things are not too bulky. So let me get my Hobonichi in there. What else do I have left? I just have my sticky notes and my highlighters. So as you can see, everything fits into my bag, which I think is awesome. Anyway, that's the way I roll around here. So anyway, I hope that has been enjoyable and helpful for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.